really is the highlight of, I mean, that little section. If you have the opportunity to get possession, or to get possession of the gun because he's focused on something else, like he's focused on grappling, then by all means, you know, like if I'm sitting here, yeah, like I'm sitting here, you know, I'm in the guard, and I'm grabbing like this, and I'm trying to do like some of this number or something like it. Nothing wrong with an arm bar at all. But if I'm trying to get an arm bar, or I'm doing this and I'm trying to get a sweep at the risk of him just yanking that gun out and I lose possession, then I'm focused on the wrong thing. I'm focused on grappling. I'm not focused on the fact that my life is about to end here. So come in here, tie this up here, then you can go, if that's what you want to do, you can fold this down or whatever. But if he can get me focused on grappling so that he can get that gun pulled in and get it into use, then that's good on him. But by the same token, if he spins around, let me take it back. Yeah. If I can get in here, and I'm grabbing the gun like this and I'm controlling it and stuff like that, if I can get him so focused on the gun that he's not focused on the fact that I just took his back, and now I'm maybe coming into a choke, then I can use the two against one another. Okay? I can use his attention on the gun to allow me to get position. Or I can use his attention on grappling to allow me to get the gun. But you have to learn how to play the two against one another. Otherwise you become very singularly focused, where you do this number here and I go back for an armbar and then he just switches hands and now I'm completely fucked. The gun's way over there. You know, that's using jiu-jitsu in the wrong manner. Okay? The gun is the focus. That is the thing that is going to end your life. Alright? But in order to be able to use the gun, it's ideal that you have the dominant position. So right under the possession of that gun should be position. So you got to keep both of those, constantly battling the two of those against one another. Submissions are way below that. If I can get a submission to end the fight, that's fine. But understand that even if I come here and I break his arm, go ahead and grab the other hand. Even if I break his arm, that gun is still in play. And don't think for a second just because you break this guy's arm backwards that the fight is over. It's not. This arm may be limited in its use, but that gun is still over there and he's still alive. The only thing I'm going to be able to do submission-wise that is going to end the fight is to be able to come in here and be able to come in and I get the choke. So I can still do the rear naked choke like one-handed. Go ahead and grab with the other hand. So I come in here like this, I get this rear naked choke, right? But I can't let go of the gun. I got to control the real estate of the gun. So I'm keeping this in tight. So I'm going to reach back to the back of my head. Alright? I'm just going to reach back to the back of my head here. And then look up. And that will apply the choke. So I can apply the rear naked choke with one hand if I need to without losing the gun. Alright? But as soon as he starts taking two hands and he starts fighting against my one hand, I better let go of the choke and come back in and get control of the gun. Because the choke is like way down the list of priorities compared to me getting shot. Alright? So just think about it. Think about what your priorities are. Gun, and like really right underneath that is position, and then like way below that is submission.